Sure he's in there?
Positive.
There's a dead man at that party. Nobody knows it.
Hello, Frank. Ah, grazie, grazie. Mr. and Mrs. Angie Polito. May all your troubles be few and your children many. Oh, come on, Joseph, I shouldn't, no.
In my restaurant at my son's wedding, everybody drinks as much as they want.
All right. Rose, Angie, you better stay home at night. Hey, how do you like that? I asked for an extension so they won't retire me from the force. And what's the first thing I do? 20 minutes late on duty, and I smell like a wine vat. Anybody got any gum? Oh, great. Just check this out, right?
With that burner you're puffing, who's gonna get that close?
Oh, you're right.
Hey, Frank, when they going to give you a desk job? There's got to be something more than besides flattening your arches for another 5 years.
If there is, I haven't heard of it. Arrivederla. Ciao.
Bye.
MD9, 3MD9. See the officer, possible coronary, at the restaurant, 1109 Racine Street. 3MD9, code 3.
3MD9, roger. Stretch on the oxygen. All right, you want to stand back, please?
Oh, Doc. Hey, Doc. Don't turn me in for drinking.
Just be quiet, Frank.
Yeah. Hey, what's that?
Oxygen. Your heart is irregular and you're fighting for breath.
All right. I was drunk, but before I was on duty.
Let's go.
What do you mean you don't know? I'm paying you to know.
The city pays me. And don't shout. You'll aggravate your pressure problem.
Was he drunk or wasn't he? What pressure problem?
He wasn't drunk. He collapsed. The one you're about to develop.
When did he have his last physical?
A couple of months ago. But he hasn't been looking well lately. I'm going to the hospital now to recheck his tests. Who let you out of the hospital?
Well, he said it was okay.
Why do I doubt him?
I wonder. Need something else, isn't he, Frank? Huh? He's got this suspicious nature.
I have his blood test here. I was about to call.
All right, thanks, Joe. Paramine acid. In constant small doses, it kills with symptoms identical to a coronary. After death, it breaks down, becoming virtually undetectable. A very professional murder. Yours, and it almost worked.
Who'd want to poison me? A mugger? Some kid who robs hubcaps? A bookie? Come on. They want to kill me just because I lean on them a little?
Somebody went to a lot of trouble to research that, to make eventual deaths seem to come from natural causes.
Think, Frank. Maybe an old grudge, huh? Somebody's got something more against you than just a minor bust.
That'll be a roll call 25 years long. You know, there hadn't been any trouble on that street in 10 years. Ever since Vince Barber was deported.
Frank, the poison was ingested. Now, where do you eat?
On the beat. Everywhere, anywhere, yeah.
I better put homicide on it.
Wait a minute. A crime was committed. An attempted murder. On my beat. It's my case.
Frank, the next dose could be a fatal one.
I'll never eat on duty again. Won't even drink a glass of water. But I'll do it my way. Out there, not here. Well, I'd still rather I had another cop right there. No offense, Doc, but you can't catch a killer with pills.
Best cop on the force taught me how to use this a long time ago.
I hope I taught you how to think like a cop.
I'll be ready if I have to.
Look out the window. What do you see out there?
See a man waiting for somebody by the mailbox. Shopkeeper putting up his awning.
That's what you see. Now, do you want to know what it is? That's Willie, the bookie. And he keeps all his race slips in an envelope addressed someplace. And if we ever try to make a bust, he just puts that envelope in the mailbox. We got no evidence. And Mr. Teresa pulling up his awning, well, his girlfriend lives down the street, and she can see that awning from where she lives. And when she sees the awning go up, she knows Mrs. Teresa's going to a movie.
Frank, you talk about this street like a man in love.
It's been my mother, my teacher, was even my wife for a good many years. It was companionship. I don't expect it to go on forever, but I sure don't want it to end in retirement too soon.
And I don't want it to end with an overdose of paramine acid.
Frank, you son of a... Scaring people.
Well, I want you to meet Dr. Locke.
How you doing?
He's just too much partying, eh, Doc?
Yeah, just too much party.
Frank,
Angie.
you look great.
Don't I always?
The way you were lying there, it looked like you were dead.
How come you didn't come to my funeral? I went to your wedding. Say, what about the honeymoon?
Tomorrow, after the weekend.
Ciao. Let's go.
I'll take care of it, he says. I read about this special poison. No investigation. They'll think it was a heart attack.
Come on, my old man's gonna come back here.
Maybe you didn't tell him what happens to guys that blow it. You should have told him about that, Al.
He'll find out for himself when Barbara gets back in the country.
Well, Eddie, it's been quite a while, huh? Where you been?
Oh, around, Frank? You know, here, there.
Sure. You know, Eddie here, he knows just about everything. He's practically my assistant. Of course, I have to remind him every once in a while. Huh, Eddie? I want you to meet my new partner. This is Officer Locke.
How you doing, Eddie?
What do you hear, Eddie?
Nothing lately, Frank.
Haven't heard anything, huh?
Hey, come on, what? Cut it out!
What are you up to, Eddie? $50 a day? $75?
I ain't heard nothing, Frank. Honest, I swear. Oh.
You didn't hear your good friend Frank was sick.
Please, I'm hurting bad. Oh.
For the $50 I'm going to give you for the information I want, you'll stop hurting.
Okay.
Eddie, who's trying to bump me off?
Okay, Frank. I'll nose around. I won't let you down, Frank.
Hey, you You're leaning on Eddie.
Good. That's great. It's working already.
Angie, Vince Barber can't turn an honest dollar while that cop's alive. Better set it up right.
It's the old McMillan billiard parlor off of 5th Street. It's closed. Eddie lets it out. There's a narco drop there. Maybe 5 kilos. Okay?
Aren't you? Jail teach you nothing. Your mama's broken heart teach you nothing. Now you're involved with dope.
Oh, man. Stay out of this. Your new daughter-in-law's a widow. It's not just even an old score for Vince Barber. We used to pull 10, 15 grand a week off these streets since Frank Romano. We can't squeeze 2 cents out of the whole neighborhood. When Barber gets back in this country, Romano is going to feel it in his bones.
You sure you ain't going weak in the knees, kid?
I'll go through with it.
Oh, will you? Cop's your friend.
It's just something my old man's been shoving down my throat since I was 10. Be like Frank, Angie. Do like Frank, Angie. I wanted to be me.
Okay, kid. You've been told. You know how bad the Barber wants that cop dead. Guy that does it for him, big man.
Just get him in that warehouse, Angie, tonight.
In the line of duty, he gets it busting a narco drop.
What about that new guy with him?
So? Put a flag on his coffin, too.
I can see why you want 5 more years in the force.
It's smart. Good hours, gourmet dinners. You know something? In my time, I've busted at least 50 narco peddlers and 100 muggers. And at least 10 first-degree felonies. And I broke the back of that syndicate that had that neighborhood by the throat. Now some bum is trying to kill me.
Something. You could package that and sell it as insect repellent.
Hey, what are you doing?
Lie back.
Wait a minute, what are you...
Lie back. All right. Just keep quiet and breathe. Where do you get the cigars for your restaurant?
Angie handles the supplies.
Angie, all that... Lieutenant?
Yeah, but why, Frank?
We can pick him up anytime we want to. Small potatoes. You see he stays out of this or place him under arrest. My orders.
Well, now, Jack.
Frank, let's go.
Where's Angie, Joseph?
I don't know.
Joseph. We've been friends a long time, haven't we? I haven't forgotten when you fed me and Frank when we worked together all those years. You wouldn't take a nickel. And I haven't forgotten when my father couldn't get around anymore. You let him hang around your store all day. You even paid him to watch the door.
It was nothing.
Oh, no. No, it was wonderful. It was. And I owed you. I did. Until now. Now I'm off the hook. Now we are even. Do you know why, Joseph? Because you're a liar. To me, a liar's the bottom of the sewer.
3rd Division. Officer Romano just left. I can relay a message.
Eddie called. Tell him it's important.
rest is just as easy.
All right, Eddie, what's so important?
Not here. In the alley on 5th between Dundas and Parkview, okay?
Okay, Dundas and 5th, got it?
Look at your hands, Joseph. See the blood on them? We want Angie for questioning. Maybe attempted murder, maybe only an accessory. But if we don't find him in time, it'll be murder 1, and Frank will be dead.
They're on their way.
Pull up your guts, kid. You always wanted to be one of Barbara's boys. Well, here it is. Cablegram from Vince.
Marty, Mother loved your present. All 3 dresses fit perfectly. Sis.
His freight arrives day after tomorrow.
Sure wish I had a cigar.
I have a few of your brand left at headquarters.
Frank, in there. That door.
McMillan's billiard parlor?
We've got at least 5 kilos ready for exchange.
307. How many?
3, 4, and a box of cash.
307. We're on a hot spot. Narco drop at McMillan's billiard parlor, right off of 5th and Dundas.
307, Roger.
Right.
Wait a minute, Eddie.
You see me.
Forgot your money.
Tomorrow's okay, Frank.
Roll your sleeve up, Eddie.
What?
I said roll your sleeve up. It's a fresh track.
All right, Eddie, where'd you get the dough?
Okay, I rolled the gun.
Oh, don't give me that!
Gun! Cuff me, Frank!
All right, Eddie. What's the setup?
Me? Set you up, Frank? Come on.
Move it.
I swear, all I know is she's out with those bums.
Get Romana back here. I don't like this.
They're on a narco drop tip away from vehicle. Able unit responding.
Where?
McMillan's billiard parlor.
Angie. He's there? All available units. McMillan's billiard parlor.
3 Able 6. That narco drop tip at McMillan is now code 3. 3 Able 6, code 3.
Don't shoot! I did what you wanted!
Oh, Doc. Now I know why they sent you this job.
You need a hospital.
Doc, you get out. Can you send that other unit around to the front?
I couldn't if I wanted to. They're between us and the door.
I'm even closer. Oh, man.
it again. Barbara's gonna get me for this.
That's it. Barbara wants to come home.
Get an ambulance, fast.
Yeah, that's it. Barbara wanted me out. He wants to come back. He wants his street back.
Get that to immigration. A description of Barbara to all ports of entry.
Don't you forget, Jack. I gave you that.
Do you think they'll deport you again, Mr. Barber?
Were you allowed back in?
Could you give us a statement about last night's shooting?
Well, Lieutenant Gordon. Nice to see you again. You look tired. Still working, huh?
Let him call his lawyer, then lock him up, and spray the room.
Who's going to be your legal counsel? Think about something like that.
You think there's going to be any legal matter here that are going to...
What do you see down there?
What do you mean, what do I see?
I see a kid in a gray sweater. He pushes dope. We ain't gonna pick him up, though, until he leads us to supply it. I see a big blonde.
Big blonde. Carries numbers for the biggest bank in town. Leave her alone, because she's on our team. Those two hoods in that convertible down there. Part of Barbara's team. But they're unemployed now.
Frank's badge.